We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. Pete Alonso, the league's current home run leader, will look to add a long ball or two to his total next. Zach Eflin, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to Really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
So here's Jeff McNeil. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending.
And he drops it. Running hard. He's digging for second. So here's Brandon Nimmo, head-to-head at the start of play against Zach Eflin. He's got 2 hits in 16 tries. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Eflin has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack. This hitter.
Now at the plate, Michael Conforto, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. From the stretch. McNeil at second, Nimmo at first with no outs. And it's fouled away. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. And now he'll again ask for time. And one thing you don't want to do is get a pitcher too riled up out there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Williams is under it. 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He was an offensive force in the first half and currently sits atop the league's home run leaderboard.
Yeah, Matty, he got off to such a hot start. He was able to relax and just be himself, and he has been absolutely killing the baseball.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Miguel.
He's set and the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. In his career, Sano is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. 2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
That one's in there, 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
He's set. The payoff pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 2 left for the Mets. It's the Mets 0, Phillies coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Stepping into the box, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. They'll try again. 1-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, D-Roll. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choking poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
A ball and a strike. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
From the stretch. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now another 2-2. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Hoskins behind, the count 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
Leading off with the Mets.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Mark 10.
The 0-1 delivery. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
1-0 the count. Now here it comes. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Harper. He's there and records the first out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Davy Grion. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And that misses. 2-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. High in the air out to center field. Williams is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Marcus Stroman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mets draw first blood thanks to this. Leading off the inning, Didi Gregorius, and they'll need him to get something going here. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. Nothing in 2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Hit hard, but foul. The 1-2. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The catcher.
Here comes the first pitch.
That's the ball. Counts 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. Bouncer up the middle. Rosario's got it, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Up next will be Nick Williams, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, look at that stop. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. It comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Williams is there, and he has it for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Pulled toward right center field. Williams is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in, Michael Conforto. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2. Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. So here's Pete Alonso, and nothing will come of the 2-out double.
We're back as the Phillies line up, ready for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game, and the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts, so that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. A ball and a strike now. One and two as he chases the slider.
Good back-to-back sliders right there. That just tells me that he feels really good about his breaking ball, and if he continues to have good command of that hard slider, he should continue to do well in this ballgame.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Scott Kingery is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Line towards center field, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with one away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Check swing called strike, 0-1. Runners on first with one down. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Hard liner to center field. Kenna is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, the left fielder.
First pitch on its way. Bob couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. McCutcheon has done the job, and the fans have rewarded him as he got to represent his league over the All-Star break.
Anytime you can change the scoreboard with one swing at a bat, and this guy can serve.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next.
The third baseman, Miguel.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. And now maybe a mind game or two going on down there as he steps out a second time in the AB. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. At the plate, Mark Canha. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him. So next to the plate for the Phils, Bryce Harper. First time up, he went down looking. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
1-1 to count. Good location on the outside corner there. 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Driven nicely into the gap. Hard around first is Harper racing for second. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most two-base hits this year. And you can see there that they're currently residing in second place in the NL in that category. Rhys Hoskins will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Here's the 1-1. Clearly fooled there on the slider.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Chopper to short. And there's one away.
Now batting.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Didi Gregorius goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. JT Realmuto is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Count is 1-2 now. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the run will come in to score from third as that'll knock things up at 1 apiece. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And not in time as the run scores.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up to shoot again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Hero. I think a lot of times.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. Now to the plate, Marcus Stroman looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Matt Adams will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 21, Matt Adams.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he fouls this one off. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys.
And that is off the first base bag. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the stretch. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Real Muto gathers, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Michael Conforto. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. A play at the plate, and he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the Paul Sewald, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 51, Paul Sewald.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
2 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Base hit into right center. Segura is on his way home. And the runner is in from second. Now the relay home. Throw won't get him. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. Fouled off. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Hoskins hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard. And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to. Stepping in, Michael Conforto. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Popped him up. Gregorius has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Hard hit at third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field. Here's Miguel Sano. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. way outside. 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looked like he's seeing it pretty good.
McCutchen is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Mets go down. Here's Didi Gregorius. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And it's fouled away.
Didi Gregorius.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Conforto is there, 1 away. Digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
1-1.
And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Just hung in there on that one. The 0-2 once more. Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario brings it in on to first, and there are 2 down. And in steps Scott Kingery. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 4 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Behind 0-2 now. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Mark Canha will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Standing in now, Ahmed Rosario. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. Canha ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back-to-back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Victor Arano will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Adam Hazley is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Cano waiting on the 0-1. Shoots this one over to first. Hoskins has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. 1 So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jeff McNeil. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit.
He pulls into second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. No hits to this point. Comes set, the 0-1.
Count 21.
Try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it in.
And he is going to tie this ball game late as this ball is down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say.
Edwin Diaz gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Leading up for the Phillies.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Kingsley.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Conforto is back, and he reaches up to put it away for a long out, number 1. A ball and no strikes. And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball. All knotted up, 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. And there's out number 2. Stepping in, Andrew McCutchen. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. David Robertson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready now, Pete Alonso. Facing some tough pitching in this one. His bat's been kept uncharacteristically silent.
Yeah, but it only takes one swing, guys. You know as well as I do. He gets a pitch in the middle of the plate. With one swing at a bat, he could change the entire complexion of this game.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season. So I'm going to give him a free pass.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Alonso is retired, and there's one away. Ready for another chance? Miguel Sano. He flew out in his last at-bat. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And there's ball one. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Called strike two on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. The 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Settling in now, Mark Canha trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. 2 out, nobody on. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. The set and the 3-1 pitch. And it's full now, 3-2. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
He's set. Here it comes. Hard ground ball to third. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Mets strand 1. Score remains. Now in the box, Bryce Harper. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. 0-1 the count. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Stepping into the box, Rhys Hoskins. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Hard hit ball to short. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting,
At the plate, Didi Gregorius. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. No balls and a strike to count. And he falls behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got him.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still all square at 4 apiece. Standing in, Davy Grillon. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. From the stretch. Swing and a liner. On a base hit. So a great start to the 9th as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning. J.D. Davis will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
number 28, J.D.
Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. The 1-0. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, number 6.
In now, Jeff McNeil. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third. To third now, but he's safe as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Morgan is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping up now, Michael Conforto. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll go ahead and tack another to their lead as it's now a 6-4 ball game. At the plate, Pete Alonso. He steps in for the 5th time today, giving him a bonus chance, if you will, to keep that hitting streak alive.
Yeah, and thank his lucky stars, his lineup's been able to get him that 5th opportunity. Right here, you're usually only seeing 3 to 4 at bats if you work a walk-in. He's got a chance to keep this hit streak alive.
Here comes the 0-1. Hit to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dylan Betances enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. JT Realmuto is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Here's the pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now here it comes.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Fouled away. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. First offering on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The relay, and he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Scott Kingery comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now a slurve is looked at here for strike two. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Philly down to their last strike. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Fouled off. Two-run game, last of the ninth with two away. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. On to second, but he's in safely as they also push across a score to make it a one-run game. And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. 1-0 the count. Ball and a strike. Line to the right side. Well, this one is gloved for the out, and a big sigh of relief here as this ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Metropolitans came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Edwin Diaz earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Dylan Betances closes the door for the save, his 2nd. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets.